Okay, if you bought a 4-player arcade, this is how you're going to set up the control panel once you get everything unboxed. First things first, I've already done it here to spare you guys some time, but you're going to disconnect the top of the control panel from the bottom, unless you have one of the models that has the hinge here on the front, in which case you'll just undo the bolts that'll be over here on the side. And then you're going to go ahead and grab a couple of the bolts that connect it to the machine itself, and we're going to grab this bottom panel and we're going to bring it over. From here you can just kind of prop it up on one side, feed these cables through. If they're not already hanging down like this, you can grab them from inside the machine and do it, because it's way easier to do it when this box is detached than when it is attached. Once you have the cables going through, we're just going to go ahead and get this lined up as best we can, and then by hand we're going to go ahead and put in 2 of these bolts. I'll generally do these top ones just so it doesn't slide away. I'd recommend just tightening by hand at first, because when you get the top panel on, you are going to need some room to adjust to make sure that everything is in the right place. Once you have that on, it's not going anywhere. You can grab your other 2 bolts and secure them. I'm not going to do it for this video because we got to get this thing back apart in a minute. After that, we're going to grab our top panel and we're going to bring it over, and we're just going to kind of lay it inside and make sure that we get all of our connections up into a place that we can easily access them. From here, the process is mostly straightforward. You're mostly just going to be connecting, matching up numbers. So this is our 1-player cable. The other side will be labeled 1. The other one, this one lost its label, but it's player 2. And again, there's only one way these are going to fit in, so you'll hear a nice little click sound when you've got them all the way in. Some of them click in nicer than others. And then we're just going to go ahead. This is our 4-player. Going to plug it into 4. And our 3-player is going to plug into 3. And we're almost there. Now, there's 2 other connections that aren't numbered or anything. One of them is going to be for our free play, but this one's pretty straightforward. We're just going to look at our wire harness here, try to locate where the other side of that wire is. There it is. And again, it only goes in one way. And then this guy right here is the LED light for the trackball. I'm kind of on top of it right now. And that's going to click into place. And then the last thing we're going to need to do is we're just going to go ahead and feed the USB through here. You don't have to feed it all the way through because you'll be able to grab it. And then you'll just go ahead and set the panel on top. So from here, you're just going to want to make sure that you can line up all the bolt holes through here. So the USB that we pulled through earlier, you're just going to, pull the slack out of it a little bit. And then from there, it's just got to go into any open USB slot that we've got here on the computer. So we're just going to plug that in. It's a little tough to get it from this angle, but we're in. And then last things last, you're just gonna look at this top panel and make sure that you can see all the holes that the bolts go through and that you have a clear shot with them. Otherwise, you're just gonna need to loosen up those screws, adjust the panel, and then they'll be able to come through and you'll be good to go.